Hi, it's Rachel from What a Pain, back with another video. This week I'm going to be talking to you about 5 in-house dating ideas. Dating in any relationship or marriage is extremely important, and it can be a little bit more tricky when you put chronic illness into the mix. So I wanted to discuss 5 of mine and my husband's favourite things to do when I'm not well enough to go out or if I'm having a flare-up. These are just simple things you can do around the house to make it feel like you're having a date. The first thing that we love to do is have a movie night. Now, anyone can just sit on the sofa and watch films, but I mean get popcorn, get blankets, turn all the lights off, put a really great movie on that you love or find a new one that you haven't seen. We put our phones away because you're not allowed them at the cinema, so they can't be part of cinema at home, and it helps us kind of concentrate on each other and the film. I am the worst person in the world for looking at my phone. My husband will tell you that, so it is important to put those to one side and just enjoy a movie night together. The second thing that we love to do is indoor picnic. And what we do is my husband will go and get a load of food from the local shop, so breads, cheese, picky, snacky food, and we'll just either have a picnic in the living room, or if I'm really poorly and in bed, then we have a picnic on the bed. And it's great, it's just a nice way to share some nice food and make it a little bit different to a normal meal. Makes it a bit more exciting and turns it into a date. The third thing it can be really fun to do at home is have your own romantic candlelit dinner. There's loads of different options now for dining for 2 for £10. It used to just be M&S, but a few supermarkets are doing them as well. And it's a bit more of a fancy meal, or, we don't normally have dessert, so it makes it a bit more exciting for us because, you get dessert, you have a nice meal, you share a bottle of wine. You can light some candles and just make it feel like you're really on a date. What we sometimes do, especially with the nice weather we've been having recently, is we'll have that meal outside, and it just makes it again a little bit more interesting than a normal meal and makes it feel like you're on a date. The fourth thing that you can do is do an activity together that you enjoy. Now obviously if you're having a flare-up or you're not well enough to go out and about for a date, you're probably not going to want to do anything that requires too much energy, but something that my husband and I love to do is puzzles. And it sounds daft, but even just in the magazines I get, there's arrow words, and we have a bit of a giggle lying on the bed together just doing those. Jigsaw puzzles, board games, things like that. Whatever it is that you and your partner enjoy that's a bit of a chilled out activity, spend some time doing it together, and it just gives you time to focus on each other, chat to each other while you're doing it, and just makes it a little bit more interesting than lying around watching TV or whatever. The final idea that I wanted to share with you was this book. This is called The Book of Us, and I bought my husband this for our first wedding anniversary. So traditionally the first wedding anniversary is paper, which is very difficult to buy presents for, but I found this book and I thought it was great. It's made up of 150 questions that take you through your whole relationship from the moment you met, and it takes you through all the way until your later years. So it's essentially a bit of a life journal. It's really nice to fill out together. There's lots of different options for questions that require one of you to answer or both of you to answer. It can be really nice when you spend some time together doing this book to look back on things that you enjoyed, or happy moments within your relationship, or even times that have been difficult and how you overcame them, because there's places for that in this book. And it can just be quite nice when things are a bit rubbish, when you're having a flare-up and you're not feeling great. It can be a really nice way to enjoy time together whilst also remembering that flare-ups do end and you've got the whole of your life left ahead of you together, and it can just kind of refocus you. You can buy these books from loads of different websites. They're priced from pretty cheap to very expensive. This one didn't cost a fortune. I think this just came from Amazon. And it's just a bit of an unusual, nice idea, and something that can be specially for the two of you. And again, means you can have a bit of a date in the house, just focusing on your relationship and spending time together. Thanks for watching. If you found this video useful, please give it a like. If you've got any in-house date ideas of your own, I'd love to hear them in the comments. Make sure you subscribe so that you never miss a video, and I look forward to speaking to you guys soon.